This is James from Love As Always, and you're listening to Heavy Mental Breakdown.
James, welcome to the show, man. Welcome.
Yeah, it's lovely to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course. So you're in the UK, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Whereabouts are you?
So I'm at the moment I'm sort of out west a bit, like near Bristol. Everyone else in the band is in Southampton still, which is where I used to live, but I've moved across.
Is that near Bath?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
like
okay. Yeah. I
about
remember a little bit of our like earlier conversation and I was just like, I've been to Bath. I actually really loved Bath a lot. It has a cool vibe out there. I had went to London a couple years ago. Um, and I went to Bath on like one of those bus tours. Like we hit
yeah,
up the Windsor Castle and Stonehenge, and then we went to Bath. Um, and the one thing I didn't really want to do was Bath because it was so far. I was
mm,
like, man, I don't really want to go all the way out there. But that was my favorite part of that day.
yeah. It's
It was a
yeah,
blast. It was
nice.
fun being like completely out, it was a lot funner than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's sort of that bit of England, there's sort of like not much, and then you get to sort of Bath, and then you get to Bristol, and there's Bristol's where it's going on. But Bath is lovely as well. That's sort of half an hour from me.
Oh, cool. I'm jealous. I like it out there. Well, we are here to discuss a track called Real Friends by Love As Always. Tell us a little bit about Love As Always. How long have you guys been going for?
We started. I think we've been going for maybe this is like our second year now.
Okay.
Um, yeah, we started sort of. I don't know. I was writing some stuff, and our drummer Liam was writing some stuff. Um, and then it was so I knew Liam from I've known him for years and years. Like he's my boy. Um, and yeah, we were just sort of writing stuff sort of separately and like sending it across to each other. I think. And we were like, let's just should we write together? And then yeah, we, we just sort of it literally just sort of started from that really. Like none of us had any projects on.
Okay.
Um, so we sort of came together and we were like, this is kind of cool. And then we found our guitarist Dave, who wrote. He came along and he was like, "Oh, I've got this riff," and it turned out to be the Easy Life riff, which is our first release. So we're like, "Yeah, cool. Obviously, you're in," and obviously, like me, Liam, and Dave go way back as well.
Cool.
Um,
So it's just like the boys making music together.
yeah, pretty much. They'd all come around at the time when I was in
Yeah.
Southampton still, and yeah, just write stuff really. Um, yeah, and then we got Sean, the bassist, he was our old bassist, and he's left now. And we've got Lauren um, these days, who's just yeah, she's added so much,
Mm.
like um, taking care of like visual stuff and all that like stuff that's sort of secondary to the not secondary, but those sort of like other jobs that need doing within a band that isn't
Yeah.
just playing and writing.
Yeah, one thing that I've been talking to a lot of bands about on this show is you kind of have to be a little bit of everything. Like you have to be the graphic designer, you have to run social media, you have to like reach out to venues for shows. It's just like bands these days have to do everything. So like if you can have someone to help out on some of that back end stuff, that's perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's something that like honestly the group of people in Love As Always, the it's just it's a dream. Like we've got our sort of our roles. Dave deals with all the video stuff. Like he does all of our music videos and everything.
Cool.
I'll sort of deal with like booking stuff and a bit of social media stuff. And Lauren Lauren's taken on a lot more of the social media stuff, which is nice because then I don't have to deal with it. And
Yeah.
she's just way better at it than I am. So
Yeah. Yeah,
so
my wife is running our TikTok. I have no clue how that platform works. So I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. And she's helping out a bunch, so it's cool. Yeah, and it's huge when you have a videographer that you can go to too, that's part of the band, because that stuff adds
yeah,
up.
for
That
sure, for sure.
so last year in 2025, you guys released an EP called Silver Linings.
Yeah, yeah.
How did that release go for you?
That was yeah, it was pretty good. We got a couple of the songs got on like the Spotify editorials and stuff, and it's gone better than any band that we've been in before has done. So that's a win, you know.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I think the Easy Life got on a playlist called Adrenaline, which really just like sent it flying, which has really helped after that because Easy Life was the first song that we ever released. Um, yeah, it's just sort of yeah, it's been really good, and since then we've done a bunch of tours and stuff
cool.
like rotating headliner sort of thing, and it's
Have you ever
I,
made it out to the US for any shows?
no
No, not
that would
yet.
be I think in our minds if we could do that that would be an absolute madness, but like we'd be well into it, but it's sort
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
um,
being all the way out there, I think that would be a journey for you guys to come out
yeah,
all the
yeah,
way to the
we'd make it
Yeah.
if I don't know if we had like a week booked or something,
Yeah.
we'd along because I've never been to the States, and
Oh,
I want to go.
you've never been over here.
No,
Mm.
I've got some family in Canada, but I don't really know them.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah, I'm out here in Brooklyn, New York. So if you're ever in New York, I know a bunch of promoters and bookers and stuff. So if you ever want to play a show and you're out here, let me know.
yeah, I'm literally going to write that down now.
Um, so we are here today to break down a track called Real Friends, and that just came out this year. And it's a single, and it looks like there's two other tracks on there, Run and Bright Eyes. Are those brand new tracks, or are those kind of earlier tracks that you kind of just added to the single, or are those brand new tracks too?
Those are those are earlier, but
Okay,
these are all part of another 5 track EP that we're putting out this year.
cool.
Uh, it's going to be cool. It's called Bloom. Um, and yeah, Real Friends is just sort of the latest single from that record.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I
So
think we Run first, and then it was no, we did Bright Eyes first, then Run, and now it's Real Friends, and then we've got 2 more to put out before the
cool.
record's complete.
So, why did you pick Real Friends to break down? Besides it being your latest one and and a single, what does this track mean to you lyrically? Why do you want to dive into these lyrics?
Oh, I mean, yeah, reason number one is that it just felt most relevant because it's the most sort of current that's coming out.
Hmm.
Um, reason number two, I'm not too sure. So it's sort of it's a bit of a change of pace for us. I think
Mm,
because most most of our songs are about sort of it's normally like mental health issues or something or like relationship breakdown sort of thing.
mm.
Um, which is yeah, that's so I
This
think
one's
that
a little personal. It's kind of close to your heart a little bit, the lyrics and the subject matter.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, all of them are.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Graham Without Me, Liam wrote, which is it's really cool to have other people in the band that can do songs. I mean, like yeah, all of the songs we all have sort of creative input in. It's not like just one of us is writing all of the songs. Um,
Cool.
but this one, I sort of I started the sort of skeleton for it, and it was one that I didn't really sit down to. I didn't think, oh, cool, I'm going to write a song. It just it sort of happened. I think I was meant to be working,
Mm.
and there was some stuff going on for me up here that I didn't realize was going on up here. And I picked up a guitar, started playing, and then the sort of words started coming, and I was like, oh, okay, something's going on. And then
This
that,
is
yeah,
working.
yeah. So I was like, so we sort of followed that thread, and yeah, I mean, the sort of, I guess the long and the short of it is sort of, I know it's been done before, but it's like a personification of sort of addiction,
Mm.
knowing knowing it's not helping you, but you can't put it down, whatever that is, if that's drugs or alcohol or cigarettes or yeah.
Even a relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
You could be addicted to your relationship and not want to leave it because you're
Oh,
scared of stopping, you're scared of leaving because you don't know kind of just the future of
that's it. You
dropping
know it's not good
something.
for you, but there's that
Yeah.
fear there, and you can't. There's something yeah, you just can't put it down. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been there. I've been there
Mm.
for sure. Um, when did this track come out this year? Was it did you just kind of recently put it out or was it out kind of in January?
No,
The year just kind of started. It's flying by so fast, but when did you
no.
get this track out?
It was last week on the 5th, I think.
Last week.
Yeah, last Thursday on the 5th of March.
Nice. And how's it doing for you guys? What's the kind of response been to it?
It's been amazing so far, to be honest.
Nice.
Like, yeah, we've got a few messages. It's always so
Hmm.
lovely when we get messages about songs that we put out, and
Absolutely.
they it's people being helped by it, you know, which is
Yeah.
I think is most of the point of this band, to be honest. Like, obviously, it's catharsis for us. We're just sort of getting stuff out,
Hmm.
but what seeing it when it helps other people, that's amazing. Like, um, and yeah, and the sort of like boring analytical data side of it, it's flying for us compared to
Wow.
the other songs. Yeah.
That's awesome. Have you always been a writer of kind of mental health issues? Has that kind of always been your route when it comes to writing creative stuff? I know this band kind of just started in the last couple of years, but like previous to this band, like have you done writing and stuff? Like what's your history in writing and what has kind of led the mental health aspect to the writing? Is it kind of just what you're going through in regular, just everyday life?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I like when when I'm writing something, um I like it to be honest and it's expressing something that's happening for me, and B, I really like it when it sort of hits hard. So for like music that I make, I I really like the idea of like I love the feeling when you listen to a track and you get halfway through or to the end of it and you're like a shell of a man. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, whoa. like that's blown me away, and that's
Yeah.
what I try and that's what my creative input to Love As Always is, which is, I mean, it's the vocals, which so I try and like cut in a way like when I'm writing lyrics, I'm not messing about. Do you know what I mean? It's exactly like we've got another song, Juliet, which is when I was going through a pretty low time and I just uh, wanted to. I was thinking about ending my life,
Mm,
so I put that into a song, and it's just I want to jump off the roof, but I'm afraid of heights, and so I just it's just I think in conclusion, it's just what I'm feeling, man. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's not like a conscious decision. It's just
Sure.
I need to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there. I actually attempted, and I was in the hospital for a couple days, but
Really.
and that's kind of what sparked this podcast. I remember when I got home from the hospital, the first thing I did was put on my favorite music, and it helped
Yeah.
me. I was here, and it brought me down to here to just more of like a stable, like, okay, I can do this. I can get back to regular life. But music is what really helped me get me through it, and specifically the lyrics. So that's really
Mm.
cool that you've had people tell you that your lyrics mean something to them because that's power. That's power in
Yeah.
music.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Like I'm so happy to have had that effect on people.
yeah,
I was going to say, I was going to say impact, but that feels too strong. That feels like yeah, but
it definitely is an impact,
I-
though.
yeah, it's like I
Yeah,
say, I'm minimizing it because I'm British. I think, um, but yeah, it's I don't music heals, man. It's
it
like
does. Absolutely,
it's
it does.
a thing. Like it brings people together. It can change the way you think about stuff. It can, yeah, I don't know. It just it's sort of undescribable. I can't quite get it out, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
it's
yeah,
hard to explain
mm,
the feeling that music does to us, especially when we can play it ourselves. Like we can pick up a guitar. Just when you're
yeah,
in that bad mindset, just like, all right, I'm gonna put some music on and just jam out.
yeah,
Or
and then
especially drums too, just fucking banging stuff.
yeah, just
Yeah.
get the shit out of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I think there's a beauty in there's you write music and you express what you need to, whether it's intentional or not. And then when you're playing it, there's another beautiful thing that happens where you just shut down for a bit.
Hmm.
Like you can't worry about what's going on because
Mm-mm.
you're just playing and you're there. You're
Yeah.
present. I think that's the beauty in it, and that's something that I love about playing music as well. Is you just nothing matters but that
Yeah.
moment there.
Yeah, I like that. It's yeah, you're present and you're in the moment. It's kind of
Yeah,
like a meditative state where you're just like blocking everything out and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're just one with the music.
Yeah, for sure. Like a flow.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah, it's
Like yeah,
happening. Um, one last question before we dive into the track. So the band name is Love As Always.
yeah.
Why did you guys name the band that?
Okay. So that was that was me. I lost my mum a couple of years ago,
Mm,
2017, and it was just where the stuff that we were writing was quite emotional. It was quite direct and stuff. Um, it sort of felt appropriate. It was just something she would write in our cards and stuff. Love is always, mum, at the end.
oh, okay.
Because it was like such a thing. I got it engraved on a headstone,
Mm,
and yeah, just sort of carried it through, and now it's the band name. Yeah,
In honor of your mother, you
yeah,
always have her with you.
yeah.
You'll always carry that love with you. I love it. All right. This is Real Friends by my friends in love as always out in the UK. Let's break this song down.
Come on over, let's talk about a lot of things. I've got quite a lot to get off my chest. Remember the time I was upset and messaging pages of text about my mindset. Pain in my chest, I'm dying slowly for you. An umbrella in a storm ain't helping anyone. Chasing my breath, I'm dying slowly for you. It won't stop, I think I'm living it. Come on over, let's talk about a lot of things. I've got smoke in my lungs and drink in my liver. I've been aching, please tell me I'm not faded. Claws in my brain, the devil's overrated. Pride in my chest, I'm dying slowly for you. An umbrella in a storm ain't helping anyone. Chasing my breath, I'm dying slowly for you. It won't stop, I think I'm near the end.
One thing I want to point out is I can hear the pain in the voice.
Mm.
Like there's a certain tone and I'm just like it gives me chills in a way because I'm like I can feel the pain in this song.
Yeah, there's something that yeah, that's something that I always want to get across is the emotion behind it
Yeah.
vocally, because you can sing something, or you can sing something. Do you know what I mean?
Right, 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 right.
Um, and I mean, this way I blow my voice out a lot, but
Mm.
I'm getting it off my chest. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on over. Let's talk about a lot of things. I've I've quite a lot of to get off my chest. Remember the time I was upsetting and messaging pages of text about my mindset. Who are you talking to here?
Sort of no one in particular.
Okay.
It's more just like um
Society and just anything that affects us outside of our brain, I guess.
I guess, but it's sort of like help me sort of thing. It's
Mm.
come, I need the chat. And then like I feel like we've all um we've all messaged someone when we're in sort of like a time of need, and
Yeah.
it's just been loads and loads of text, just
Right. Yeah.
fucking help. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I think that's that sort of thing. for that bit, I really wanted it to be sort of. I really wanted to get across like a vivid imagery of it, like
Mm.
because if you've been through that, then
Yeah.
you go, oh
Yeah, there
yeah,
was a lot of like images that came into my head when I was listening to this. Come on over. Let's talk about a lot of things. It almost took me to like a therapist's office where
yeah,
it's kind of like a therapist telling you, "Come on over. We got a lot to talk about here. I've learned a little bit
yeah,
about you and I want you to get some shit off your chest." um, and you're kind of talking to them, you're telling them about upsetting messages that you've sent, pages of text about your mindset. Like you're just kind of pouring out to this person that has reached out.
yeah.
Yeah. Pain in my chest. I'm dying slowly for you. It sounds like a panic attack to me. Just you can't even breathe. There's this pain. You feel like you're dying almost. An umbrella in a storm ain't helping nobody. Basically nothing's going to help me. I don't I don't know what you can give me, whether it's alcohol, drugs, or just pain meds or just other medication. Like there's nothing.
Mm,
Chasing my breath, I'm dying slowly for you. Yeah, panic attack. Chasing my breath, I can't breathe. I won't stop. I think I'm near the end. Yeah, and then panic attacks. I mean, depending how bad they are, you could think that you're having like a heart attack or something.
yeah, for sure,
I
for
I
sure.
know this feeling, man. I know this feeling. I was in a long-term relationship for 14 years. And
Mm,
when that ended, um I felt all these things here.
yeah,
Dying slowly for you. I don't know if I can go on without you. And it's just like every moment of every day was a panic. Like, what am I going to do now?
yeah,
Come on over. Let's talk about a lot of things. I've got smoke in my lungs and drink in my liver. That was so the drinking, that was part of my attempt. So I get that. Drinking to just cover up the pain. And it wasn't really like wanting to die. It was more just not wanting to feel what I was feeling
it's an escape.
anymore.
It's an
Yeah.
escape. Yeah,
Yeah. I've been aching. Please tell me I'm not fading. Claws in my brain. The devil is overrated. The worst place you can think of is overrated because I've got the bad place in here in my brain.
yeah,
Devil's got nothing on my mind. The flames, the heat, the evil, but you don't want to see what's inside here. Mm, yeah. And then you go back into the chorus again. Pain in my chest. It won't stop. I think I'm near the end. Mm. Is this so the I've got smoke in my lungs and drink in my liver? Is that something that you had struggled with coping with? It was smoking or drinking, or was that part of like your way personally of kind of just wanting to numb what you're going through?
yeah, 100%. That's um what I'm working on not using, but I still use um because it just helps, man. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, the other like it's that's it. Yeah, by the second verse, we've got to a point where we're numbing everything, we're escaping. But please come round and talk to me because it's not a good place to be in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I just heard you say an escape, and what better escape to have than music and songwriting and playing that guitar. You know,
Yeah.
instead of one of my mindsets when I was trying to stop my drinking was whenever I needed a drink or felt like I did, instead of going to reach for the bottle, I reached for the guitar instead.
Yeah.
It was, and
Yeah.
it was just kind of like what I learned to do. Because like when you just like repeat things over and over again, it's just like, oh, I have this feeling. Let me go get my guitar, and that actually is one of the things that really helped me a lot when I was
Oh,
getting that itch. Grab my
you change
guitar
like
instead.
the coping mechanism
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
That's very healthy. That's like fair play, man. That's really good.
Well, that took a while. Yeah, that took going to rock bottom to try to figure out, okay, I need to approach this thing called life in a different way.
Yeah.
I can't let a relationship be the end of me.
Mm.
Real friends don't leave you in the hospital, and real friends don't rob you of it all. Real friends don't leave you in the hospital, and real friends don't rob you of it all. Real friends don't leave you in the hospital, and real friends don't rob you of it all. I am a chest, I'm dying slowly for you. An umbrella in a storm and helping anyone. Chasing my breath, I'm dying slowly for you. It won't stop, I think I'm near the end.
Well, that was Real Friends by Love as Always. Real friends don't leave you in the hospital, and real friends don't rob you of it all.
Mm.
That's a
That's
tough.
specific.
That's tough.
Yeah, I mean, you can apply that to people or you can apply that to drugs. You can apply that to drink.
Mm,
I mean, when I wrote it, I meant it in terms of, you know, drinking and smoking. Um, because I mean, as substances, they act like they're your friends. They make things better for you,
mm,
but you know they're killing you. Do you know what I mean?
uh, because when you have an addiction, it's something that you always go to. Like,
Yeah,
come on over, let's talk. Let's talk about a lot of things. It's almost like you're talking to the addiction there.
yeah, yeah.
I This was a long time ago, but when I was in high school, uh I was peer pressured, and it's on me. I could have said no, but I was peer pressured to drink, and it was like my first time drinking. I was like 15 or something like that. Um, and I was with my friends, the group of people that I hung out with in high school. At least I thought they were my friends. They kept
Mm.
giving me shots, and I was 15 and never even had a shot before. And I think within like an hour, no, half hour actually, I had about 5 shots of Jack Daniels because I was like, oh, I took one. And I was like, oh, I don't feel anything. I'm like, let's keep doing them. And I'll do
Yeah, yeah,
another one. I'll do another one. And I was just like, I don't know why people are always talking about, what alcohol will do to you. Like, I'm feeling fine. Half hour later, knocked out.
yeah.
And I was found on the front lawn of the house, and I have no clue how I got there. I think maybe I just left and fell. I don't know. But there was nobody around, and actually a cop was driving through the neighborhood and found me. and
Mm.
took me to the hospital, and I woke up all alone. And
Yeah,
I never really talked to those guys again. Real
I can
friends
imagine.
don't leave you in the hospital. That line hits very, very personal for me. And I think after that thing happened, I put up like a big wall around like just
Mm.
everybody. I didn't know who to trust anymore. I kind of didn't even trust myself anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the logical thing to do, isn't it? But as long as that wall doesn't stop you from having sort of these lovely relationships as an adult
Right.
now.
Yeah.
But but yeah, like I'd do the same thing, like
Mm.
it, because you thought they were your friends, didn't you? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, they said that they just got scared, didn't want to get in trouble. I'm like, okay, so just leave me on the floor. And real friends don't rob you of it all. I was working on a major project with people who I thought were my friends. And when we were done with it, they tried to take it from me and ruin the entire thing.
right.
It was weird. It was very, very weird. And again, real friends. Oh, real friends. Like I almost think the real friends should be in like parentheses on the album. It's like, yeah, real friends. I think we all have these people who claim to be real friends. It seems very manipulative.
Mm.
A lot of manipulation in your life by people who you think are your friends. And it's not
Yeah,
until you kind of hit rock bottom or something major happens to you until you realize like who those actual real friends are.
yeah. It's
They
when
would
it's when
they wouldn't do this.
for sure. It's when when you're in a position where you've got sort of nothing to offer. Who's coming to help? Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
And those people cling on to those people.
Yeah. When you find a real one, hang on to them
Yeah.
because they don't come as often as we would hope. When you were recording this song, like when you were in the booth and screaming things out and reliving kind of some of these memories and getting them out, how was that for you? Just the actual like recording of this song.
Um, to be honest, I think oh, it was all right because it's like it's more of like a work mindset. Like
Okay.
we know how it all goes. We know it's all written. I know that I need to deliver it vocally. Um, so it's more about just making sure the emotion's there, or like it sounds like it's there at least. So it's like coming out. Um, but
But it doesn't
yeah,
kind of put you back in a bad mindset though, because I definitely know some people who have gone and recorded really uh personal stuff and they kind of have to like snap into like a different person almost
mm,
because if they get too caught up in those emotions it tends to last for a while. Like you kind of have this rush when you're in the booth and singing, but I know a lot of people who afterwards it was just like they're like what just happened? Like it was kind of a ride, kind of a journey just to record, just to sing the song in a booth.
yeah. I
Kind of
mean, I
wild.
I get that. I think um, I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, it was like it's just sort of it's more like this won't make any sense, but like getting it out more. Like it's already written. I've already expressed it, but it's just sort of
Mhm.
it's more catharsis. So like any time after we've played a show or we're recording anything, I'll feel just such a sense of calm because it's out. I've been screaming for a while. So it's all any unrest within me is just sort of out.
Yeah, and this first verse kind of I can almost relate it to when you are writing and a recording because come on over, let's talk about a lot of things. It's almost like when you were writing the song with your band, you're telling them, "Hey, come over. I've
Yeah,
got some stuff that I have some ideas for this song and I have this stuff that I need to get off my chest." Pages of text about my mindset. It's almost like when you're writing the lyrics.
yeah,
You're just
yeah,
getting your mindset out. Yeah, it almost feels like this entire song could be about the recording process of it all.
yeah. I'd not considered that, but that first
Mm.
verse for sure. Like
Chasing
that,
my breath, because when you're screaming and let it out, sometimes you kind of have to take a deep breath in there.
yeah, you start seeing stars.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, there's something there. There's something there. I like it. I like that.
I've quite enjoyed seeing what you've taken from it because it's a little different from what I took from it,
Hmm.
and it's really nice that it can it can mean what it means to who it means to. I'm not even sure if
Right.
that's do you
Yeah,
know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
anybody listening or reading these lyrics could, yeah, relate a lot of these things to relationships, even a job, even career. Like, pain in my chest, I'm dying slowly for you. Like, whenever you're working a job, you're working for somebody else and you're working to help somebody else achieve their dreams, and you're just stuck
Yeah,
there, like, okay, so I'm just sitting here. I'm dying slowly. Because like I've never been able to do a 9 to 5 office job because I just feel like when I'm sitting in that chair, I'm just like rotting away. I'm like, I could
yeah,
be doing something so much better than like Excel spreadsheets and, sending emails and shit. I'm just like, no, chasing my breath. It's almost like I'm chasing something to keep me alive. I'm chasing a dream. I'm chasing something else because if I stay here at this job, it'll be the death of me almost.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different things. It's really cool. When you release the track, and I know you said that a lot of the lyrics are very personal. It's there's a lot of emotion that goes into this, but for this one, when you put this one out and people were able to listen to it and kind of learn a little bit about you, how does that feel? Like, do you when you release it, is there like a kind of release that you can get with the emotion when the song is released, or is it kind of just a track that you just leave there?
Um, I mean, I think there's quite a journey with it.
Hmm.
Um, so some of the more personal ones, um, it's it can feel a bit weird to listen to because
Right.
it is out in public and
Yeah.
it's that personal. So okay, I'll try and avoid it for a bit. But
Oh,
I
you
think it's just
avoid listening to it once it's out.
some of them, yeah, like
Mm.
Juliet, because that's suicidal ideation and stuff. It's just
Mm.
a bit, I don't know, it kind of hurts a bit.
Wait,
But
what track was it?
Juliet,
Juliet. I'm gonna go see it on here. Is it off
it's a
the
bit,
EP? Oh yeah,
yeah,
there it is. There it is. Okay. It's the last it's the last track on the album.
yeah,
All right, I'm
yeah,
adding it to my library so I can go and check it out later.
hell yeah.
I mean,
But
because
yeah,
that's a topic that's uh very close to my heart. And whenever I hear people have had those same thoughts and same ideas, I feel it. because I'm like, I was
Yeah.
there and I tried. So I know what it's like to be in that. So I'm gonna check out that Juliet song, see if it see how it relates to my
Yeah.
experience.
Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it
Yeah,
doesn't make
I'll let you know what I think about it. I'll send you a voice note and be like, dude, you got me crying over here. Thanks a lot, James.
happens,
Oh,
doesn't it? Yeah. It happens a lot at shows. People come up to us about that song.
oh, really? See, that's why you do this. Yeah, I know it's weird. It's a weird thing to put all these emotions and like heavy shit on paper and to put it out for the world, but it's for a bigger purpose. You know, it's bigger than you. It's it's bigger and it obviously this seems like this is your outlet. This is your way to get some of that stuff out, but part of that goal is to help others too. And already doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Must feel
yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
exactly what you said. It's the expression, but like if it can help people, then amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. There's nothing better than I don't know. So like say someone was on the brink of trying to end their stuff and they didn't because of you. Like there's no bigger sort of
Mm-mm.
it's, like what more could you ask for? Like
Yeah.
that's
And then once you kind of hear that and you kind of take it in, it kind of changes your mindset on that idea. Because you're like, no, 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 no. I was strong enough to get out of this and help somebody. So now I know that I don't need to go back there. I know I
yeah,
have it within me because I've already helped others. So
yeah.
must be a weird feeling. And
It
like you were
is, yeah.
saying, kind of like a cathartic feeling too.
Yeah, it's like I can't think of any other word other
Yeah.
than cathartic.
No, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Cathartic and something that I can't think of at the moment.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, what does the rest of 2026 look like for Love As Always? New
So
music? Well, I know you already said you got shows, you have another EP coming out. When's all this stuff kind of happening for you guys?
yeah, we've got the rest of the EP coming out over the year. We've got a single drop in when is it? Next month, April, somewhere, and then another one 6 weeks after that, and that'll be the full
Mm.
second EP. And we're going back to the studio next week.
Oh,
Not next week. Next month to do a split record with another band who are really cool called Spiraling. Um,
cool.
and then yeah, I guess we'll book some shows for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing some shows next week. Um, yeah, which will be really cool.
Well,
So
I hope nothing but the best of success with this song, which already seems like it's doing really well. I hope this interview gets you some more listens and get to know who you are as a person and a songwriter a little bit more. It's fun digging into and kind of dissecting the lyrics of the writer, and just it makes the song feel more personal and like you can have a better connection with the artist.
yeah, thank you. I mean, yeah, this
Yeah,
is this has been really nice.
cool.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Well,
Yeah.
if somebody were to come up to you and say, "Hey, James, where is the best place to keep up with everything Love Always? Where can I find your tour dates? Where can I stay updated on the new EP?" Where would you send them?
The that would be the Instagram at with love as always.
Simple.
Yeah, just on there. Or you can go loversalways.com and then that'll take you to a bunch of links, but
Cool.
sometimes we don't update that.
Well, the Instagram is with love as always, and I love the name. I love the story behind the name of the band. It seems like you put a lot of emotion and a lot of heart into what you do, down to the band name, to the track names, to the lyrics of the tracks. This is the kind of stuff that saves and heals.
Yeah, I mean
It really is.
that's the hope. Obviously, like as I've said, the first thing is the expression, but the second thing is that it can help. And the only way you can do that properly is if you put all of yourself into it, which we try
Yeah.
and do.
Yeah. Well, James, thank you for coming on and sharing your story. Talking about this stuff is never easy. But I think the more people that talk about it, the more it'll get other conversations going. And I think talking to one another is very important.
Yeah,
So once you
yeah,
start talking, things get out. You're able to get things off your chest, and maybe that pressure won't be as heavy. It's
yeah,
always a
for
hope.
sure.
Put on your favorite track, you'll be fine. Put on Real Friends by Love As Always. That's a good one. And go check out the EP Silver Linings that just came out last year. And stay updated with everything else at With Love As Always on Instagram. James, thank
Uh,
you. Stay in touch. I wish nothing but the best for the band and the tracks. And thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
yeah, amazing, dude. Thanks for having me.